All right, so I'm going to try some of these Twitter AMAs and answer some questions. The first one here is from Wantech3. He says, how to be able to start blogging and how to start working for yourself. That's pretty big questions. I will try to address them as much as possible. Start blogging. I don't even know why people ask me the question, how to start blogging. You just do it. Blogs are free. Everyone has time to start a blog. I don't care how busy you are. Everyone has time to write a few words here and there, write a post, to write about what you know. Everybody has some kind of knowledge in their head to help other people. Anybody can start a blog. It's how motivated you are. It's your mission behind what you want to get out of blogging. If you want to start a blog make $1 million, you can do it eventually, but not within a few years. But if you want to start a blog to help people, document what you're doing at work, maybe, and be able to reference later. A blog's great for that. A blog is also great for, just the good effort of sharing your knowledge with the world. People coming in and giving you a comment saying you really helped me out with what I was working through. It's a great feeling that way, just to kind of give back to others for the years that you've spent in your industry or wherever you're writing about. And also writing and creating courses and videos and all kinds of content. It's also a great way to stand out from an employer's perspective. I had recorded a video years ago, I believe, when I got a job where I had essentially got the job without really an interview, because I had been writing and creating videos and all this different content and consulting things for so long that they basically knew who I was already and said, okay, yeah, we want you. So you get all your work out there as much as possible and promote yourself as much as possible. That's why it's good for blogging. So that's how I started blogging. There's a lot of things that go into there, but for the most part, you don't really know how to start. Just start writing and figure it out as you go. Quit trying to make it more complicated than what it is. And then finally, for starting to work for yourself, that's another big one. If you want to work for yourself, you need to kind of ask yourself a few different questions, because whether you realize it or not, your job and your team that you're working with is probably giving you more than what you realize. So whenever you start working for yourself, you have to realize immediately that freedom is great, but you're completely on your own. You have to be your manager and you have to be the employee all at one time. So there's a lot more mental load that you have to deal with when you're working for yourself, because you not only have to set the vision, you have to be the sales, you have to be the operations, you have to be HR, you're everything. You have to be independent, and you have to learn how to deal with that. A lot of people love being an employee because they don't have to deal with figuring out where money's going to come from next month, getting motivated to get up in the morning and do something that you don't want to do sometimes. But I would definitely tell somebody who wanted to go on their own that do something that you love to do. I wouldn't just go out on my own thing. Oh, I hate doing this thing, but it makes a lot of money, so I'm just going to go out on my own to do it anytime I want. You'll fail. You'll drop like a bad habit, because you have to be self-motivated. You have to want to get up and work every day. But yeah, there's a lot of things that go into working for yourself. The financial aspect, save up months of money up front. I saved 6 months whenever I first started, to be able to have that buffer, because you'll see that your income is going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. Some days way up, some days way down, and you'll just have to be okay with that. That emotional roller coaster. That's definitely a good word for working for yourself and for entrepreneurship. So I hope that answered your question.